Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. This is just Synetta. So this is going to be a really quick video. I just want to talk to you guys and tell you guys about my dream book party planning for 2017. Some of you were with me at the start of the year, well actually late last year, 2015, right, when I did put together my dream book. I did a video on it. I shared with you guys how I put it together, some of my goals. I talked to you guys about how I listed my goals for each quarter, and then I also talked to you guys about my PPP report, how I was going to keep track every 2 weeks or every month about my progress. PPP stands for progress, plan, and problems. What progress have I made over the last month? What plans do I have coming up? And what problems am I running up against? And that helped me keep track of each one of my goals. Someone asked me for an update. They was like, how is your dream book going? Are you still sticking with your goals? And I have to be honest and say yes and no. On one hand, absolutely yes. There's a couple goals right on target. And then there's some goals that got added to the mix that I didn't plan for, and that's just because God had a different plan. He was taking me in a different direction. But the key is I had a plan in place and I was open, and God just guided me differently. Like, I don't have it in this book about writing a book, but you guys know I wrote my first book this year. I do have a cookbook though. My plan was to have my cookbook done this year, so that's being pushed out. I don't have in here about a mentoring program, but I added a mentoring program. I don't have in here about starting a nonprofit. I started a nonprofit. I don't have in this book about starting a custom t-shirt line to support my nonprofit, but I did that this year. But there's two goals in here that I reached, and I have a goal for a fashion consultant. You guys know, those of you who have been with me for a while, that I love thrifting. I've been thrifting my whole life, and even on my blog I have a whole section dedicated to thrifted outfits, right? And so just thinking of ways, and I'm gonna go in more depth with this, because I have a lot of people who say, you know, they don't know what to do. They want to create a side business, but they don't know what to do. And for a long time I didn't know what to do either. I always heard people say we should have multiple streams of income. I never knew how to even make that happen. In what direction do I go in for that? And so what I did was I turned my thrifting into a fashion consulting service that I now offer. So I did complete that. That's up on my site. And then another thing that I did was I had a goal of health and fitness, which is going to be an ongoing goal. Health and fitness has to come first, and then I have all the subsequent pages that relate to health and fitness, what I'm doing each week, my meal planning and all that. I didn't stay on task with my meal planning. I kind of got away from that, because once you get a rhythm going, you pretty much know what you need to go get at the store. But just a quick little testimony on health and fitness, because I was diligent about walking every day, going to the gym 3 times a week, week after week, month after month. I had a doctor's appointment earlier this year, and it was just a regular, you know, routine checkup where they draw your blood and they check for, you know, your cholesterol, your sugar levels to see if you're diabetic and all that kind of stuff, right? And they called me back a couple days after that, or a week, I don't know, and they said, we're going to call in 2 prescriptions for you because your cholesterol was high, higher than what we like. It's kind of borderline, like up against that thrush where they don't want to see it go past that. So I was right at the top of that, and I don't know what that number was. I'm not familiar with that, but they put me on meds for that to bring that back down. And then they said that I was pre-diabetic, so they put me on meds for that. So I was disappointed. I was like, what, you know? So I went ahead and got my prescription filled, and then I decided, you know what, I'm not going to take these meds. I'm going to stay committed to my health and fitness. I have goals in place, weekly goals for exercise and diet and exercise. I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stay diligent to that. I have that as one of my top goals. And so I was supposed to go back to the doctor 3 months later, which I did. And then they called me back about a week later and said, the lady said, oh, Dr. So-and-so is really pleased with your numbers. He wants you just to continue taking those 2 meds, you know, and we'll probably check you again in 6 months, or 6 months to a year or something. She said so just keep taking those meds. And I said, I never took them. And she was like, what? I said, I never took them. She goes, well, what did you do? Just diet and exercise. I said, I was diligent about my diet and exercise, one of my top goals. And that just goes to show that it does work. Diet and exercise does work. Now, I wasn't 100% eating clean or anything like that. It was summertime, so, you know, we were going out with friends and stuff for dinner a couple times a week, cocktails here and there, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was exercising and making conscious choices of what I ate. Good choices. So that was one of my goals that I stuck to, the thrifty consulting. Another goal in here I had on my cookbook that's going to be pushed to 2017. I didn't share all my goals. I didn't put all my goals on here, but one that I didn't reach was I had on here that I wanted to attend a leadership conference this year. Me and 2 of my accountability partners. We were going to plan to go to one together, but then, you know, with time and everybody doing their own thing, both of my accountability partners both went to leadership conferences this year. I didn't go, but I started writing a book and I finished it, got it published, and I'm going to I'm having a book signing in Atlanta next month. So my focus kind of got diverted. But I'm excited about going to the book signing. If you are in the Atlanta area on November 5th, I will be there. So anyway, back to the dream book. I love this. This is my first time doing a dream book, and I love it over the vision board, because it is similar. You know, you cut out your pictures that speak to your goal or whatever, but the dream book will you know, there's all your fun pictures and stuff, and I have it on both sides. But your dream book, you can keep it with you. I like to put it in my tote bag, carry it with me wherever I go, so I can, you know, do my updates, my bi-weekly updates. And it's just more accessible. Your vision board, you pretty much prop it up in one room and you only see it when you go into that room, right? And so it was so effective that I'm going to do it again, and I want to invite you to do it with me. You do have to be a part of my Facebook group. I have a Facebook group called Fearless Butterflies, and I'll have the link below how you can just click on that link. If you have Facebook, you can just click on that link, join the group, and then that's where you will get all of the announcements for the dream book party, which is tentatively scheduled for October 29th. I don't have the date set yet, but if you go there, you'll see the flyer and all of that. I was just, you know, the people in the group, it's a small group. The people in the group, I was just asking what day and time works better, and everybody's saying the weekend. So I think I want to do it for October 29th. And then I'm going to come back in throughout and up until then, just to kind of tell you what supplies to get and everything, which I do have the original video that I did of my dream book. When I was making this book, I have that video in the group so that they can see what supplies they need, and I'll talk about that again. And then we're just going to do it virtual. So a virtual platform, probably the Zoom platform, where we can see each other and just pretty much just putting together our dream books together, talking openly, sharing our goals, the ones that we want to share with each other, and just encourage each other. And that is the purpose of the group. The Fearless Butterflies group was just created because I know when I wrote my book about, it's called Butterflies in My Stomach, talking about the different things and the different ways that I allow fear to paralyze me, and how I just broke the grip of fear. And I just basically broke it by doing it, just doing it, just do it, whatever it is I need to do, whether I'm still afraid or not. And I knew that I wasn't alone. I'm getting lots and lots of emails and positive feedback about people saying, you know, wow, that's me. I wish I can do that. I used to be like that. I'm still struggling with that. So I create that group for women like that. Women or men. I tend to focus on women, but if you're a man and you want to join the group, you're struggling with fear, I have no problem with that. But it's predominantly women and young girls. You guys know I mentor high school students, and that's just some of the things I'm helping them work through so that they don't have to be bound and paralyzed and let life go by and decades go by before they start living out their purpose like I did. So that's the purpose of the group. So if you want to join that group, even if you don't want to be a part of the dream book party, you want to join that group where we're just sharing and encouraging each other, I invite you to do that. This week, starting yesterday, I'm doing a giveaway. So from Tuesday to Tuesday, I'm doing a giveaway, and it's just the person who and I'm giving away a custom t-shirt that says fearless, and it's really cute. And I have a picture. I'll show you a picture, but it's also, once you join that group, you'll see a picture of the shirt, and you'll see the Periscope that I did announcing the giveaway. You just have to be active on Periscope. Give me hearts, share my Periscope, be active in the group, comment. You can post. You know, it's a new group, so people are like hesitant to post, but you can create a post. The post doesn't always have to come from me. So the person who's showing the most activity in the group and involvement on, you know, with me on Periscope, they will win that fearless t-shirt. On next Tuesday, I'll announce the winner. Then I'll do the giveaway again for the following week. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm giving away a fearless t-shirt, and the shirt is so cute. It says fearless, fearless. Not that fear will ever go away, but our goal is to fear less than we did before, right? So that is the concept that why I created the shirt. I think it's so cute. And whoever wins the shirt is black with gold and red letters. I'm going to offer them they can communicate with me and tell me if they want the shirt in a different color, maybe different color letters, something like that. I will let them custom the shirt for their own personal, or they can just take it in the colors. I like the colors that they are now. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. The link to the group, the Fearless Butterfly group, will be below. I encourage you to join it. If you are someone who says that well, if you're dealing with fear, obviously, if you're someone who's dealing with fear, you're not living out to your full purpose and potential, maybe you don't even know what your purpose is, join that group. If you know what your purpose is, but you're afraid to walk in your purpose, join that group. If you just want to be amongst other people who think like you, who are apprehensive like you, who's kind of, you know, timid, join that group. But if you're also someone who didn't really get done in 2016 what you wanted to get done, you don't feel like you had a productive year as you wanted to have had, and you want 2017 to be better, you want to hit the ground running in 2017 with your goals, and you maybe need somebody to help you flush out your goals, please sign up for the group. And then once you sign up for the group, in the next week I'll have the sign up for the and it's free. The party will be free. I'm going to show you guys in detail my vision book, my dream book, vision book, however you want to say it. And then I will be adding to this book for 2017. I don't know if I'm going to create a whole new one or if I'm just going to add to this one for 2017. But I'll be showing you and talking to you about how I did it, sharing my testimony of how things just flourished for me in 2016. And I believe it's because I had a plan and I stayed on track with my plan. We have to be open, like I said, for God to come in and give you a different direction, right? And that's exactly what happened. I had the best year, probably the most productive year ever. The most productive year ever. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know below if you have any questions. Let me know below if you plan on joining the group. Obviously, if you join, I will get the notification. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.